There is $1 amount that flips a switch in your bank account forever. Below it, you are the one doing all the work. Above it, your money starts working for you, automatically, silently, every single day. Most people quit saving in the exact year they were about to reach it. Today I'll show you your number. Picture Marcus, 26 years old, works dispatch for a logistics company outside Columbus, Ohio. Take-home pay is decent, not flashy, about $54,000 a year. After rent, his truck payment, and his phone bill, he's got roughly $350 left every month that isn't spoken for. He does the boring, responsible thing. He opens a brokerage account, sets up an automatic transfer, and drops that $350 into a total market index fund. Same amount, same fund, first of every month, no exceptions. For 9 straight years, almost nothing seems to happen. His statement moves in these tiny, forgettable increments. $15 here, $60 there, while his own contributions keep piling up like clockwork. By year 9, Marcus is frustrated. He's put in real money, month after month, disciplined as anyone, and the account barely looks different from a plain old savings account, so he almost stops. He tells his roommate he's thinking about just keeping the cash in checking instead. At least I can see it. Here's what nobody told Marcus. He was standing 18 months away from the exact moment his account would start outperforming his own paycheck. He just couldn't see it yet. And that gap between where people quit and where the payoff actually starts is what we're unpacking today. Here's the idea in plain English before we touch a single number. Growing money doesn't add, it multiplies. And multiplication needs something to multiply against. Early on, your account balance is small, so even a solid annual return produces a tiny dollar figure. It's not that the return is weak, it's that there's barely anything for the return to grip onto. So let's find Marcus's actual tipping point, the moment his account's own growth catches up to what he personally contributes in a year. Marcus puts in $350 a month, which is $4,200 a year. Let's use a long-term, inflation-adjusted stock market return of about 7%. That's the realistic number after you strip out the eroding effect of inflation, not the flashy headline figure you hear quoted on the news. Set his yearly contribution equal to his yearly market growth. Balance times 7% equals $4,200. Divide both sides by 0.07, and the answer falls out clean. Balance equals $60,000. That's Marcus's break-even line. Below 60 grand, his paycheck is the engine. Above it, the market takes over as the bigger contributor permanently. Now watch how slowly that line arrives, and how fast things change once it's crossed. Year 1. Marcus has put in $4,200. The market's contribution that year? Around $150, practically invisible. Year 5. He's contributed $21,000 of his own money. His total balance sits around $24,000. His market gain that year is roughly $1,600, still smaller than what he personally put in. Year 9, the year he almost quit, his balance is close to $50,000. His yearly market gain has climbed to about $3,300, still trailing his own contribution, but closing the gap fast. Year 11, he crosses it, balance around $66,000. And from that point forward, every single year, the market hands him more than his own $4,200, without him lifting a finger extra. Fast forward to year 20, balance near $184,000. Market gain that year alone, about $12,900, 3 times what he personally contributes. By year 30, his balance is approaching $400,000, and the market is depositing more into his account in a single year than he earned from his entire first decade of saving combined. The same $350, same fund, same 7%. The only variable that changed was time. Every saver moves through 3 distinct stages, and knowing which one you're in changes how you should feel about your progress. Stage 1. The grind zone. Any balance below your break-even line. This is where your discipline is doing all the heavy lifting, and the growth is genuinely hard to see. Almost everyone spends their first decade here. Stage 2. The break-even line itself. The day your account's yearly growth finally matches what you put in with your own hands. This is the quiet pivot point nobody throws a party for because it doesn't feel dramatic, it just is. Stage 3. The multiplier zone, where the market's annual contribution is several times larger than yours. For Marcus, that's around $300,000, the point where his own $350 a month becomes almost a rounding error next to what the account generates by itself. Same formula, 3 different altitudes. And most people never learn where they're standing. Here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. $1 Marcus invests in year 1 has 30 years to compound. By the end, it's grown into roughly $8. $1 he invests in his final year has had almost no time to grow at all. It's still worth close to $1. Now scale that up. If Marcus had simply waited 1 extra year to start, 27 instead of 26, same $350, same everything else, that single missed year costs him somewhere around $30,000 by the finish line, not because he skipped $4,200 of contributions, because he skipped the 30 years of compounding that money would have had. The single most expensive financial decision most people make isn't a bad investment. It's the year they meant to start and didn't. A few things we owe you straight. If you need that money before you're ready, a job loss, an emergency, a home purchase, pulling out early means you never get to the multiplier zone at all. Compounding rewards staying invested and punishes early exits. Fees matter too. A seemingly small 1% annual fee can quietly erase tens of thousands of dollars over 30 years. And markets don't hand you a smooth 7% every single year. Some years surge, some years drop. The average holds up over decades, but the ride is never a straight line. So here's the only question that matters. What's your break-even line? Take your monthly contribution, multiply by 12, divide by your expected return. That number is yours, not Marcus's, not anyone else's. If this gave you a piece of the math nobody ever explained to you, subscribe, and I'll break down exactly how to speed up your own crossover next. If you have liked the video, then please do support and subscribe the channel. I will meet you in the next video with another great content.